Okay. All right. All right. Happy Wednesday, everyone. We are ready to go. Okay. I'm going to get logged into my laptop here, and then we're going to talk about the new goodies that just showed up. All right. Let's see. Shoot.
In such a small place, you know.
Oh, okay. Darn it. Hang on one second, guys. Sorry. It's a whole different formulation.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. That's something nice to know.
All right. Oops. Here I got all distracted because I accidentally deleted an email that I needed, and I forgot to sign into the Facebook. The Facebook? Did I just call it the Facebook? All right, guys. Here we go. Okay. All right. Hi, Diane. Hi. Okay. So you guys, instead of just going forward, instead of just, blank space at the opening, I got these little joke cards, and I have not looked at the answers either. So I'm going to start off the video with a joke, and it could be terrible because I have not looked at the answer. So we'll have a different joke each time because I have quite a stack of them, and it's kind of fun. All right, so today's joke is, what is a snail on a boat? So I'm going to put that right up here, and so you guys can try to guess. Have a good day. What is a snail on a boat? I don't know. Do you know, Diane? I don't know. Would you also, Brooklyn, if you have a chance, could you bring me the gold, white, silver, and black? I meant to grab one of those too. Of the splatters from that box. All right. So, I need to grab... these guys here. We just got in a fabulous new release from Picket Fence. Okay, me either, Diane. I'm not very good at these dumb jokes, but we'll see. We'll give it a few minutes, and then I probably won't be able to contain the stuff anymore. So we've got a number of things to show you guys today, but we just received, and I'm super excited about this because it is a really, really fun sea-themed release. Okay, so we got the stamps and the dies for 3 different sea animals. There are some sea-related sentiments, some other sentiments, and then I'm going to show you something new. I'll probably have to call Brooklyn over again because I have a feeling he is not bringing over what I asked for. So let's get started. Alrighty. So this, there's actually, as it turned out, we were just like getting some pricing and stuff for you guys. As it turned out, the 3 stamps that we ordered are all different sizes. which I didn't realize when we were pricing them. And I'm like, why are all the stamps all different prices? So that's, that's where the confusion comes. So this first one is called You Octopi My Thoughts. And it is so inking of you. Thank you for an ocean of kindness. Need a hand. Oh my gosh, that's good. And you octopi my thoughts. So you've got some little foliage stamps down here. These little fish. Look at all of those. Those are so good to have if you're creating an underwater scene. And actually, even with the other animals, I don't see them in there with those guys. So these, look at how tiny those little fish are. Isn't that adorable? Oh, so cute. Okay, so, and then what they did this time, you guys, I am excited. They sent us really nice printouts of sample cards, which is fabulous. Because my color printer here at the store kind of went belly up a while ago, so we only have black and white. Okay, so anyways, this is just kind of an idea of what it looks like once it's stamped and die cut. But how fun is that for a shaker card? They actually have some card panels like this. See how it's kind of got these wonky sides and stuff? So really fun for a shaker card or a panel card or something. But then the little foliage is tucked inside. So the octopi, I don't know. The Octopi My Thoughts stamp set is $12.99 and the dies are $14.99. So what I'm going to do for this set here is when you get the stamp and the die, this will be through Saturday. When you get the stamp and the die, you save $1 on each. Okay, so if I find some sticky notes, which I don't seem to have any handy. I would write this down for you guys, but I don't. So, okay. So we've got $12.99 and $14.99. So the bundle is $26 for the octopi. And then we have this seahorse. Oh, so pretty. Look at the little faces, the little chubby cheeks. Oh, they're so cute. So it says, love is here. The sound of the sea helps tides rise. She who smells of the sea is always free. You are the unique creature I have always sought. Okay. I hope that wasn't super loud through the video. I don't think I read that because I feel like that, for my other half, is maybe one of the most perfect sentiments. You are the unique creature I have always sought. Of course, I guess the same could be said about me. That is so funny. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this is what that little fellow looks like. Yeah. Colored. I got lost in thought. I was thinking, is he a male or a female? Because I think it's the seahorses, the males that get that carry the babies. I think. I heard that somewhere. I don't know. My knowledge of ocean creatures is limited to that. So $14.99 for the stamps, $17.99 for the dies. So 14 and 17 gives us $31 for the bundle. Okay. And oops. So there's that one. And then we have a Sea Turtles Journey. Now, when I went to order these, the dies were showing sold out, but oh, they do carry the babies. Okay. I know, right? Diane, I know. That saying is worth the stamp set. It 100% is. But it also does come with pretty good sea turtles. So at least, you know, there's something else you can use. But yes, that right there. Might be the best one. Okay. So we have in the sea turtles are also new. And what I was saying before I laughed at your thing here is that when I went to order these, the stamps were in stock, the dies were out of stock, but I put in there anyways to send me, you know, dies if they had them, and they're here. So yay for that. Okay, so this one says, feel the sun, feel the sea, feel the breeze, believe it to be, wishing you the best on your journey. The sea reminds me of our tears, the salt in both is meant to heal. Sky above, sand below, peace within. I found you and love the song of life. Okay, I think still my favorite might be the unique creature, but the sea turtles are gorgeous. And you know what's interesting is here in the store, I actually, in the span of a week, this was a couple weeks ago, in the span of a week, I got 2 requests for sea turtles. And so, but I'm always kind of keeping my eye out for them because they don't make a ton of stuff that is, you know, not like cutie cute, right? So this one is the sample that they sent us for this guy. Now, this actually is really exciting because I want you guys to take a look at this card sample, okay? And what you probably can't tell from there, though, is that, and I can't tell for sure, but I am almost certain that it's the watercolors on here. So we just got in. Oh, wait. Oh, there's so much going on from the clearance sale this weekend and everything else. Let me tell you what the price is of the sea turtles first, and then I will move on. Except probably not to the watercolors because I have one more thing to show you. Okay. All right. So there's a few more people here. We are still trying to find a guess to what is a snail on a boat. Okay. So hopefully somebody has an idea about the answers to bad jokes because I'm pretty sure that's it. And I have not looked at that yet. So okay, so the Sea Turtles Journey is $17.99 for the stamp, $18.99 for the die. So with the bundle discount, you get $1 off of each. So that's 17 and 18. So 35? 35 for the set of the Sea Turtles. Okay. Now we have, okay, this one here, this is the signature quotes for the sea. So I got this one in too because even if you aren't like into coloring stamps and, you know, stamping and designs like that, we have so many nautical lines that come in the store and they're always really popular. So I thought that having the sentiment stamp set would be good to have on hand. So happiness comes in waves. And then every seashell has a story. Ocean is my favorite color. Dance to the rhythm of the sea. Okay, so hopefully you guys got to see that. Those ones are, that set is $14.99. And then this is also a new one. This is called Swanky Sentiments. It's hard to sound swanky if you have to clear your throat right in the middle of it, but so these ones are, you know, they have the curly cues. They have a series of ones with this kind of a font, but one of the things that I really like about these is that they are a bit of a bigger stamp sentiment. So because a lot of times we get kind of smaller stuff. So hello there, right? That's going to take up a good portion on your card, and sometimes you need your sentiments. Oh, Fonda, when I go to pull stuff, could you just say which thing you want? Because I won't know what, because the video is also delayed, so I don't always know what you're referring to. Is it maybe the signature quotes for the sea themed one? I'm thinking that might be what it was. So now, if you were also stamping these, here's a thought too, okay? So let's say you wanted the sentiment, but you didn't want this big scripty thing on the sides, right? What you can do is you can put a little piece of like masking tape or something like that over those when you go to ink it, and then it will only ink right to where you want to use the sentiment, and you don't have to ink up that swirl piece, okay? So then you would take those scratch pieces off and stamp it. That's one way. I mean, you could always just use your scissors and cut it off. That's the nice thing about clear stamps, is because you can cut them apart. Like this sentiment here, if we just wanted the hello, right, we could actually take our scissors and cut that apart. And then if we did want the hello there, do you remember what you're bringing over? Because I'm almost needing it. And I need the standard colors of the watercolor splatter. Thank you. But then if you decide to go back to hello there, because of the way that you cut it, it just fits right in place. And they stick right on, you know, your block or your stamp platform. So it's really easy to line them back up again. It's a little scary. I will admit it feels a little scary to cut your clear stamps, but I promise you guys it's really easy and it doesn't affect them at all. So this one is Swanky Sentiments Salutation. So hello, welcome, my dear friend. Have a great day. Greetings, hello there, and hi. Could you also bring over that free gift stamp? Because I want to show that. Okay, and that one's $16.99. The dies are $18.99. Thanks, dear. And so the bundle for this one is $1 off of each, so $16 and $18. 34, I think. That sound right? Okay. All right. So that is the new Stampin' Dies that came in. Okay. Okay, I have to ask you, do you know what is a snail on a boat? What is a snail on a boat?
Snail mail?
On a boat?
Yeah.
Look at the answer and then give us a hint.
Oh, you're looking at that.
Oh, is it a bad one?
Yes. Oh.
Oh, I didn't look at the answer. Oh. A snailer? Okay, that is cute! Here he said we would never get it. Oh. Oh, Diane. I think Diane got it before I said it. Diane, awesome. Okay. Diane has 1 point so far. I've got, look you guys, I got a whole stack of them, okay? A snailer. Oh, he's right though. I wouldn't have guessed it, but that's a funny answer. Okay. Good job, Diane. All right. So, we have talked about these a bunch of times, and they have been selling like crazy. I am super loving these. You guys are loving them. These are the watercolor splatters from Picket Fence, and they are $5.99 each, okay? They come with a glass dropper. You can use them for like instant watercolor. They have so much sparkle that even on black paper, the little tiny, tiny dots stand out, okay? It's amazing. I love this stuff. Now, these are all back in stock. So the standard colors are white, silver, gold, and black. So if you've been waiting for one of those, we have stock back in stock. And stock, are you laughing at me? Stock back in stock? Yeah. And the fan brushes. So these seem to go really, really fast because this little brush right here, I'm trying to think, where did mine go? Oh, here we go. This one here, we demoed with this. Well, actually, my dear director tried to demo first, and it was kind of funny. But then we demoed with it later, and this makes the best little tiny perfect splatters. You can still use the splatter brush, like the Tim Holtz splatter brush, things like that. That'll give you a little bit bigger splatters, but this brush, I don't know what it's, and it's got this nice long handle so that you can really get good effect by doing that. And these guys, what did you say? They're $5, right? $4.99? Okay, so back in stock on those. But, you guys, this is what I'm excited about. So, Jamie said she wanted one each of the shimmer watercolors in the other colors, which I hadn't necessarily got in because I could tell these ones were all shimmer, right? Because we ordered digitally. And then the black one, I ordered the black just because I thought it would be nice to have. But when it came, we found out it was shimmery. So in looking at pictures for some of the colors that they have, I was like, oh, some of these are shimmer, but not all of them said shimmer, but some of them said shimmer. So I wrote into Picket Fence and I said, hey, which of your splatters have shimmer? And they said, well, they all do. So here's what I did. Because Jamie wanted all of the splatters that had shimmer, okay, I ordered them for Jamie, and that gives us a good chance to take a look at these. Now, we're going to be getting some more of these colors in, because now that I've actually seen them, you guys, they are, look at that, absolutely stunning. So if you've fallen in love with these guys, then we're going to be getting more colors in. And I'm going to put the order in actually probably this afternoon, so maybe it'll ship tomorrow, and I'll tell you why here in just a second. So if you want any of these colors, please, please, please.
Don't say you get more colors. Don't say that.
Let me know so I can make sure to get enough for people. You know, but you know what? There's actually more colors that I didn't order. There was like a red and a green too.
Was there?
Yeah, yeah. So I might get more colors in.
Oh.
Okay, thank you. You're bringing me both, right? Thank you. Okay, so here's the colors we've got to play with. I mean, you guys, can you see this? That is stunning. So we've got turquoise blue, kiwi lime. Oh. We have pink blossom. And this one is liquid yellow sunshine. So just for comparison, this one is like, this is your gold over here on my left. This is the yellow. So they're close, but this one now, when you look at it with the yellow, is definitely not yellow, right? It's definitely gold. And then this one, which I'm excited to see, and it doesn't look like it has shimmer in it. So this is why all of them have shimmer, but I don't think this one has shimmer. But the purple one does. So liquid purple, well, liquid is on all of them. So purple tulip, okay? So maybe with the exception of the brown, they all have shimmer that I got in. I might have to go back and re-ask them to check that for me. So anyways, those are the colors: kiwi, turquoise, pink, yellow, and purple. So I'm not allowed to tell you we're going to get more colors in, but if you want any of those colors specifically, please let me know. Now, here's why I have to put an order in tonight, okay? The very most important thing, that seems like a weird way to say it, doesn't it? Yeah. Is that they came out with new colors of pouncers. There's a blue set and a green set. Probably because, you know, they're also doing C and you have the different variations. But for those of you guys that are in love with the pouncers, they were supposed to be in this box, and I don't know what happened. But at any rate, they're not in the box, so we still got to get them shipped. So there is a 3-pack of blue pouncers and a 3-pack of green pouncers. They're different shades. These are in the large size only at the moment. But they will be coming in. And you know what? I think since I got to do that anyways, what I'll do is try and post some pictures of it so you guys can see. Thank you. Okay. All right. So, did you bring me that? Oh, there it is. Yep. Okay. So, my friends, here is the fun deal. Okay. With Picket Fence, while supplies last, although we do have quite a handful of these, if you spend $40 on Picket Fence stuff, this includes pouncers, this includes splatters, the new stamps and dies, etc. This stamp set will be free. So we have congrats on your wedding day, happy birthday, hello, happy anniversary, and thank you. Very useful sentiments. And actually, this is one that a lot of times when you just have to make a card, you may or may not even have that in your stash, something like that. But it's really pretty because it's got those little things. Now, because I didn't know these were coming, okay, there is, I believe, a die set that goes with these. So if you qualify for the free stamp set and you want to get the die as well, I can get that for you, okay? Because it is really nice to have those dies cut. See? Because then you can also ink it and such. Oh, and that reminds me, takes me back to one more thing. Remember when I got somewhat distracted by this card? That's because I'm looking at the turtle here, and I am pretty sure that they used the liquid purple tulip on the shell of the turtle to give it a shine. And then they used probably like these 3 colors. See how there's so much variation in the turtle? So he's got some yellow, some green, and some blue. Okay, that's what really gives those guys dimension. So that is where we've got yellow sunshine, lime, and turquoise blue. But you guys, look at how cool this is too. To tie it all together then, they did those splatters on the background. Isn't that cool? And it is so easy with these guys. So easy. So there we go. That is the picket fence. Snailer. All right. Now I have some exciting news about what just walked through the door. And so, are you guys ready? Dun, 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 dun. I don't know. I really probably shouldn't do sound effects. I just want to apologize. But, boom. It is the Graphic 45. Yay! So, we did pre-orders on this, so we still have to, it's a big shipment. So, we still have to get it counted and sorted for everybody. But, I am as excited to look through this as you guys are. Okay? So, we have extras of all of the pieces in this collection if you didn't get them ordered on pre-order, if you wanted to wait and see, because it is so gorgeous. Oh my gosh. So, we have extra pieces of all of these, plus, I know this line, we got every one of these papers in open stock, as long as they're in the box. All right, so, let me go check something here really quick and see, because I know a lot better for you guys if I give you pricing as we go. Oops. And so let's see. Okay. All right. So, we did have a bundle price on that. So the pre-order is over. However, if you still decide you want the bundle, I can put together a bundle pricing for you. But the collection kit and the patterns and solids are $19.99. So there are 2 sheets of all 8 double-sided papers, and we are so opening this. Yes. I have been dying to see this in person. Okay. So this is the main page. You can oftentimes tell their main page because it sometimes has a big image or it has the name of the line in here. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, man, it's so pretty. But look at that. I mean, even if you aren't into hummingbirds. See you later, Cindy. Bye. And then we've got watercolor butterflies. Now the trick here is to keep showing you guys without getting distracted. Wow, so pretty. And then this is a 6x6 panels. So that would be if you cut it directly in half, you would get that. but you could also cut them down and they would be slightly smaller. Let's see. So that image is about 5 inches across, okay, by, oh, did I really measure a square? Oh my God, that's, I just measured a square, yeah, in 2 directions. On the B side. I heard you giggle over there. All right, and then this one is called Hello Beautiful. And you've got the hummingbirds and the words on the, oh, wow. Look at that. I mean, it is so, so pretty. I was just looking to see if I had, because like you could do, you know, you could even cut, because these are full of birds, right? You could still take your nested, wait a minute, do I have a nested die set right here? Let's see. This is where those nested ones come in handy. So you can take your nested die and you can kind of just set it on, you know, and see how that looks. But I'll tell you, this one fits right there pretty well. If I wanted a little bit more space. Now, when you're doing this, okay, just something to note, this particular die set has the cutting die right on the outside edge. Well, hi, Brenda. So what I'm actually looking for is, even though it looks like it might be cutting off his little beak and his feathers a little bit, I'm looking for the outside line, and it does look like this one could fit totally perfect. And because of the feel of the paper, right, I have a little tail feather in here, but you don't really see it as much just because it's got kind of that watercolory effect. But I could take my other circle if I wanted a bigger pattern. I'll get the whole bird and a little buddy bird. Is that a thing? A buddy bird? Oh, but look at where I dropped this one on this side. Oh my gosh. I mean, that's pretty perfect, right? So you could put that right up against the edge of a card. Oh, God, I love that. All right. So pretty. Okay, let me get this back together before I lose these. So oftentimes with paper like these, if you're a card maker, that's where you get out your dies and just start finding what looks really good to you, okay? And this one, ooh, this is fun. Look at close up. Can you guys see the pattern in the white? It almost looks textile. And then this is your borders, your stamps. You've got a couple little pieces right there with a nice orange on the backside. And more of the birds and the hummingbirds. Oh, wow. Gosh. And you know, it's fun to see them up close because we don't really get to see that much detail of the patterns. Look at that, is stunning. Just stunning. Okay. This might be really, really pretty with colors that match with the 49 and Market butterflies, which should be back in stock any day now. Hey, do you have the 49 and Market butterflies like the mushrooms we used on the Make and Take? They're up there in a stack, probably behind you. Before you say no, okay? There's your cover sheet. Okay. So you guys, this is the collection kit. I will try not to take quite so long. Hi, Amber. I'm going through the rest of it. It's like so hard to move on because it's so pretty. Okay. So now for the patterns and solids. Those of you guys that have been with me through various releases of Graphic 45 know how much I love these, okay? And part of the reason is because Graphic 45 tends to have some unique colors that can be harder to match. Hi there. Thank you. Harder to match than just like with a solid cardstock. It doesn't always work quite like that. Hi, Christine. So, the patterns and solids, especially if you're going to be doing like a set of cards or like a mini album, something like that, I really consider this to be a very, very useful paper because you have nice B-sides here, and it's all patterns we didn't have in the B-sides of the paper collection, but you can see it's similar patterns than we've seen. Like this pattern I think was in blue, this one I think was in purple, this one might have been in pink. Let's be honest, I don't remember, but then on the B-sides of the patterns and solids, you actually get a solid-esque type pattern, and that is where matting your other pieces with this makes it awesome, because sometimes like regular cardstock against Graphic 45 and 49 in Market is similar as well, just looks stark if you can find the right color. So this just keeps it all in that same plane. So $19.99 on that one, and you get 16 sheets as well. Okay, and then we have the 8x8, and that one's all the same papers, just smaller. It is $14.99. You'll get 3 of all 8 double-sided papers, so you get 24 sheets in here. And then that also means that this little one that was the square that I measured in 2 directions at 5 inches is probably going to be maybe like 3.5, something like that. Okay, so really pretty. That one is $14.99. And then we have our embellishments. So we have the stickers, which are really vibrant and way gorgeous. Oh man. Oh. Isn't that beautiful? The stickers, sorry guys, I have to keep going back and forth because he literally just pulled everything out on the table over here as a box. So the stickers are $7.99. And then the tags and frames. So this is kind of new. They had this, I think, in a few of the previous ones, but this is relatively new for them. This is the tags and frames. These are $8.99. They are chipboard, okay? So let me just take a few of these out so we can see. And they are gorgeous, but, oh, did you just see that? So they come like this, so that way you get a frame that can be a sentiment. You can do it around a shaker panel. You can use it for all kinds of things. It does give you dimension. And then you have these chipboard tags, right? So cool. So a number of different things. You can use these as embellishments, but if you wanted to use this for like even a gift tag or something, right? You can turn it over and actually apply paper to the backside and, you know, get it nice to the edges and stuff, and have the backside where you would write your to from and all that, and you'd have a totally beautiful finished tag. So I don't know that I've actually pulled these out before, but really, really pretty. And you just get gobs of stuff. So a lot of frames, a lot of tags, a lot of stuff that kind of, you know, pretty. Okay, so I am going to put these back in the box, but by box I mean bag. Of course, right, Lolo. All right. Okay, so that one is the frames, chipboard frames and tags, and then we have the ephemera assortment. Now, these just seem to keep getting better and better. This one is $8.99. There's a little one in there. It says there are 59 pieces. Look at that. So these ones are actually a matte finish. I think the chipboard had a little bit of a gloss. The stickers might have a little bit of a gloss. And that's, they can get like a more exact type printing, I think, with the gloss. We've talked about that with Paper Rose, but these guys are a matte finish, so they feel actually even a little heavier, I think, than the paper. So I'm just going to kind of go through these really quick, but I don't think you can go wrong with these. Wow. Now, I also will tell you guys, because I am anticipating that this will be a very, very popular line, not just here, but like all over the place. So we got it, you know, we got stuff for the store, quantities for the store for people that didn't pre-order. But if there is something that you want, I wouldn't dilly-dally, because what happened with, what was that? Fall Lime. Hello Autumn? Is that just stuff ran out, and then they did another printing. It was a small one. We were able to get some of the stuff, not all the stuff, and so this is one of those lines that I would just say don't delay if you want it, okay? So that's those ones. And then lastly, we have rub-ons. Now, if you are a fan of the 49 and Market style of how they do their rub-ons, I think you're going to really like these. I haven't actually tried them, but I know rub-on technology has just gotten so much better. But style-wise, look at that. Oh my goodness, right? And then you've got some of those color swatches. Now, this one here does have some actual words on it. I was going to see if I could put it on paper, but I don't know. Let's see. There we go. So it actually has just slight words. That's going to create kind of a cool background for you. See that? Fun, fun, fun. Okay, so those are the two designs in the rub-on sheet. And of course, don't forget, you also get that great popsicle stick. Which, you know, we always laugh about, but when you go to do rub-ons, if there's no popsicle stick and you didn't think ahead that you wanted to do rub-ons, you're kind of left out in the cold. So you have to look around for something that'll work. So the rub-ons, they are $8.99. Okay, so that is all of Flight of Fancy. Now, what I'd asked him to bring over was the 49 and Market Sizzix collaboration. That's my list of people that need it when they come back in. And this stamp set, I think, is going to go stunning. It's a stamp and die set. These are $24.99 and should be back in stock hopefully any day now. So the way that these are meant to be stamped is you can see that you have one solid pattern right here, right? And you've got both butterflies, 3 parts, and then the detail. So you've got a solid, and then you have this one that's kind of like an inky splatter, and then you have this one that's even more inky and more splattery. Actually, this one goes with that one based on size. So it's gonna give you a watercolor effect by stamping. Easy peasy, right? So that's why I was thinking it would go really well with that. But our first shipment of 49 and Market did sell out super duper fast. So if you want anything or any of the other ones and you haven't gotten on my list yet, let me know so I can make sure that you don't miss out. Because like the mushrooms that we did the make and take on, those are coming back. And so, okay, that is Flight of Fancy. Now I have the other one to show you, and then we will call it a day. Oh, did you put one of these Mr. Rabbits aside for Carol?
No.
Okay. Okay. So I don't know how many Mr. Rabbits we have in here.
So 2 actually.
2? Okay. Because we did have a waiting list for this one. It's been one of the most popular stamp sets that has come from Tim in quite a long time. And I think it has to do with, you know, I mean, it kind of has a little bit of an Easter feel, but it's this guy right here. And we used him on one of the videos and actually ended up because we ran out and we're waiting for more, we ended up selling the one that we used even because everybody was wanting him. So $24.99 on that. We have a couple of Mr. Rabbit in stock. Now, this one. Okay, so this is called Sunshine on My Mind. This one has the same prices as Flight of Fancy. So if you took note on those, then it'll be the same. So we have, oh my God, look at this paper, you guys. Ah, that is so cute. And this one, that looks just like the rind. Oh gosh, that's so cool. Okay. Focus, Brooke, focus. Okay. So I'm gonna crack into this one too. All right. So again, there are 2 sheets of all 8 papers in here. And am I on the B sides? Yeah, I'm looking at the B sides. So let's do it this way. All right, so this is the main sheet. This is the Sunshine on My Mind. This is the standard layout of how a lot of times they are, with kind of a big nice frame around. I usually end up cutting these apart anyways, but you've got florals. This color scheme, they have done a phenomenal job in this line of making a red and green line that does not feel Christmas at all. So I'm really excited to kind of, have a play with that, because it's really hard to make red and green because they're so ingrained as Christmas colors to not feel Christmas. And they did a fabulous job. Fabulous. And that lime green, oh, so awesome. Okay. So we've got, I'm thinking this is a pomegranate. Yes, a pomegranate. A little fluffy ladybug, some flowers, watermelons, and a beautiful red gingham. Is that the word I'm looking for? I think so. Okay. And then this is our sheet of cut aparts. So we've got our 3x4s. This one is, let's see, although you could cut it down a little if you needed to, but it is 6x4, 4x6 here. And then probably a 3x4, 4x6, a sentiment, and some border strips. But you guys, look at how freaking adorable this border is with those watermelons. Oh my gosh. These are the details that I absolutely love when we go through the paper, because I just don't get to see those when I'm ordering. Summer is my season. That's what that says. Now that, oh wow. That is absolutely, so my family, we have a family chat. And my dad and my stepmom were out at the cabin last week, I think. And it started snowing out there. And my stepmom, I think she was done with snow like in November, right? So when I read this, I think, I just think of her, because we love the cold. We love, the rainy days, all that kind of stuff. And it's good. We also like the sun, but in smaller batches. And so some people are just total sun people, and some people are a little less. I melt in the sun. So then this one here, which is kind of your montage page. Now, again, this one is actually, I think, almost even better set up for using with the nesting dies, okay? Because they're a little farther apart on the images. So you just have to find, so, right, you could do like that. Now, the other thing is that, actually, I'll turn it over, then you can see the die lines. So with this one, I might actually try to find more of a rectangle. I just don't happen to have those on my table. But let's say I wanted to cut this out in a circle, so I have that embellishment, right? And then I could do, the matted piece with one of the patterns and solids. But when I cut this out, let's just say this little word up here might blend into the background. But say this little black one here is driving me crazy, right? So I can move this just a little so I get exactly, a little bit more of what I want, a little less of what I want. But those are the spots that, as you're building that centerpiece for the focal point, that's where you start collaging things. is to cover those little things. So the little collage elements, the stickers, the die cuts, that kind of thing, those can become not Band-Aids, but well, I don't really now know what word I was trying to go for, but you know, visual blockades of the things that you don't want. No, that's like a, God, there's a word. So right on the tip of my tongue. Okay. And so these sheets actually can be really, really fun, and you can get a lot of stuff out of them when you use your dies. And then you have, okay, now I need some help, guys. Okay. The term gingham, okay, is it one color, equal stripes, straight up and down, or diagonal? But I feel like one of them there's another word for. Maybe, maybe not. If you guys know the answer to that, that would be really helpful, because I think it might just drive me crazy. And this one might be one of the best watermelon papers ever. It is gorgeous. They're like just beautiful, watercolored, nice and artsy feeling. And then you've got the green rind stripe on the backside. Oh, fabulous. This paper is rock star paper. And this one. Look at these adorable little things. Okay, these are not 3x4s. These are smaller. So here's how you can tell if you're looking at something and you're not standing right in front of it. Here's how you tell, right? 4 down on a 12x12, that would give you 3 inches, because it's 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, so we know these guys are about 3 inches tall, and then they're 5 inches across, or there's 5 across on a 12x12. So to just ballpark that, I'm gonna guess like maybe like a 2.5, something like maybe 2.5. Let's see. Oh, pretty close. 2 3/8. So these are gonna make really cute, littler cut-aparts. But that. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. You know what? I wish you guys could see me right now. I'm so giddy over this paper. It's silly. I don't know why I would even need a whole sheet of watermelons and seeds, but I really think I do now. Okay, and you've got kind of a floral on that one, and then here is your kind of that standard cut apart with the 3x4s, the 4x6s. This is the one they used to have as an ephemera pack that they now print as paper. So they had it where you got a whole package of these, and you had 4x6s and 3x4s in the package. And then on the back side, they had postcard or journaling spots. So these are designed to be tuck-ins for your project. Okay. That's awesome. That is awesome. I had no idea we needed a watermelon themed line, but apparently we did. And you know what? I think you guys were pretty excited about this too, because it was pretty popular on the pre-order also. So, especially with that watermelon paper. That's so fun. All right, and then we've got the patterns and solids. I know, right, Fonda? Oh, so good, so good. And then the 8x8, so same paper, just smaller. You can see there is your main page for comparison. We have the stickers, which are just fabulous. These ones here are photo corners. These ones, I would bet, are probably like little page tabs. Something like that would be my guess. On those, you'd fold them in half. You've got some little arrows right here. I'm trying to point out some of these things because on the video, like in person, you could see where the cut lines are, but I'm not 100% sure if you can see where it is on the video. You get this border strip of Summer is My Favorite Season as a sticker. So you have this one as a border, this one, and then this super fabulous watermelon rind. And then your icons are on this side. So, fabulous line. Absolutely great. And then we have the chipboard tags and frames. And again, this one has all kinds of, I'm not going to take them out because then I have to get them back in. So it's got all kinds of pieces in there. That one is chipboard again. We have the ephemera pack. Look at all that goodness. And you guys, what I'm really liking is they do have some nice big designs. So for those of you guys that are going to be doing scrapbooking, this is actually going to be great because you get some embellishments that are going to be sized right for 12 by 12. And then we have these gorgeous rub-ons. So this is the side you can see. This is the side you don't get to see, but you still have those swatches like we saw in the other one. Okay, so all of the prices for Graphic 45 are the same between the two lines, and I did the prices on the first one, so you know. All right, so I'm going to do a quick recap. That's what I have to show you. Okay, so Fonda, just to clarify, do you need gold, silver, white, and black, or do you need all of the colors that I just showed, or all of them? Okay, because I just want to make sure I set aside the right stuff for you. There's like 4 regulars, and then, well, I'll go back through that in a second. Okay, new release. You Occupy My Thoughts. We've got $12.99 and $14.99, and when you buy them as a set, you save $1 off each, so it's $26. Okay, you got it. And then we have the Seahorses of the Sea. And so this one is $14.99 for the stamp, $17.99 for the die, and that makes it 14 and 17, 31. Is that right? Yeah, I think so. 31. Don't quote my bundle price, but you do get a $2 savings when you buy it as the bundle. So, and then we have a Sea Turtles Journey, and so $17.99 and $18.99 on this one. $35 on the bundle. Oh, and I forgot that we do actually have these here to show you guys. Okay, I don't know where the turtle one went, but and then this is the signature quotes. The sea. The sea is calling for us. Happiness comes in waves. Not all stars belong to the sky. That's the one that is going to be great for these guys, but also basically all the nautical stuff. So you have some more sentiments to play with. $14.99. And then we have Swanky Sentiments Salutations. And this one is a good generic set with a gorgeous die to go with it. And so $16.99 and $18.99. And then the colors that we've had before that are now all back in stock and all shimmer is gold, white, silver, and black. And they're $5.99 a piece. And then we got the fan brushes back in. So these ones are really nice for splatter. This is the best splatter system for like metallics that I've run into so far. And this fan brush is $4.99. And then these are the ones that I've got to order more of because these are for Jamie. But I am so glad that we got them because then you can actually see the colors. And I don't know how I lost the sea turtle sample because I haven't gone anywhere, but that's what they used to color that one. So we have turquoise blue, yellow sunshine, kiwi lime, purple tulip, pink blossom, and bark brown. Okay. So there's those. Now the other bonus that we have with this release is that well, basically any of the picket fence stuff. So the pouncers, new pouncers are coming in a green set and a blue set. So if those are coming as well, but you spend $40 on picket fence goodies and we have these free stamps. It's while supplies last. So you know, pick it up. And then if you decide you want the sentiment dies for this one, we can get those for you as well. Okay. We have a couple of Mr. Rabbit back in stock. This has been a hard one to keep in, $24.99. And then, oh, all my stuff is all mixed up. Okay. Graphic 45, very quickly. $19.99. This is the Flight of Fancy for the collection kit and the patterns and solids. I'm going to try and give you guys the prices here one more time. And then the tags and frames, did I put these in upside down? No, are $8.99. The stickers are $7.99. The rub-ons are, wait, where did the rub-ons go? $8.99. And the ephemera is $8.99. So basically, now that we've gone through all that, these three ephemeras, or these three add-ons here are $8.99. The stickers are $7.99. And then we also have the 8x8 for $14.99. Okay? These only might be available tomorrow because we still have to unpack an enormous box, count it, and get pre-orders sorted. So for those of you guys that want to like stop by and pick stuff up, for the Graphic 45, I would say don't fully expect it first thing in the morning. We might surprise ourselves, but you know, you never know. And then we have the Sunshine on My Mind, $19.99 for the collection pack, and the patterns and solids is also $19.99. $14.99 for the 8x8 pad, and the stickers are $7.99. Rub-ons are $8.99, and it has the other two sheets in there. The ephemera, which is fabulous, $8.99, and the chipboard tags and frames are also $8.99. Look at that watermelon frame. Oh my gosh. Adorable. Okay. There we go. That was a lot. Thank you guys for hanging in there, and we will see you all tomorrow. Bye.